In today's video, we have a true Rek RC First. We attempt, for the very first time ever, to fly a helicopter. There's just one problem with this. Neither of us is qualified or experienced in flying helicopters. Let's get into it. This is a Yu Xiang F-120 brushless helicopter. And despite its very small size, this little helicopter is capable of some amazing stuff, including 3D flight. As I mentioned, it is a brushless motor with direct drive, which basically means the rotors are attached directly to the brushless motor shaft. And for how small this little helicopter is, it is somewhat heavy and robust. This appears to be carbon fiber, and though this little helicopter may look like a toy, it is certainly not for children, though it is said to be very beginner friendly, which is a good thing because I have never flown a helicopter in my life before this one. Well, anything outside of air hogs that you can buy at Walmart. Really not the same thing though, is it? And as I mentioned, this is capable of 3D flight. I, however, am not capable of 3D flight, but we're gonna try it anyways. And I've gotta say, it really is a cool looking little helicopter. It looks sleek, it looks fast, which I think it possibly is, and we're gonna find out because without further ado, it's time to get this thing off the ground. Now, there is something important to know. When you turn on this little helicopter, it turns on by plugging in the LiPo. So you're gonna wanna make sure that throttle stick is in the down position all the way off before you plug that thing in, or it could probably give you stitches. But with that out of the way, let's see what's what. Let it build up some RPMs, and up we go. Wow. It does just jump right up. Now, it's quite windy today, but it doesn't seem to be a thought. Oh, I've debagged it immediately. I don't think that had much to do with the wind as much as it did just me not being very good at this. Oh, there we go. Now I figured it out. I just had one of the switches in the wrong position, and we are off. And it is quite windy out here today, but the little helicopter seems to handle it pretty well. It is very, very jumpy and snappy though. The throttle is super responsive. For example, this is barely any throttle whatsoever. It's gone straight up into the air. It's very, very powerful for such a small helicopter, which is why it's probably not advisable that you let a kid fly this. Though I will say it is beginner user friendly, as they advertise, because this is the first helicopter I've ever flown of this caliber ever, and it is actually kind of fast. Look at it go. Let's see if we have a low flyby here. The range seems to be pretty good for this little guy, and it can definitely get altitude very quickly, maybe even a bit too quickly for a beginner like myself. It is very, very cool though. It really can boogie. Saved it from the tree there. This is a very powerful little machine with full range of control, including 3D flight. It's hard to stabilize it in all this wind. Though the 6-axis gyro is doing a pretty good job of keeping this little thing pretty steady. Even with the wind, I'm having a pretty easy time flying this thing, surprisingly, because it is very light, but it's powerful enough to deal with the wind. It is rather gusty too. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, 3D flight is scary. Oh, but it's very proportional. Oh, that was pretty good. You can flip this thing over so quick. It can do loop-de-loops. Oh my God, oh no. Oh, we almost just did a loop-de-loop with a helicopter, our first time ever flying it. Oh, I've got to try that again. Now I'm just addicted. I understand now, just with that little half loop-de-loop, why these things are so much fun. Let's try that again. Oh goodness, that was a really hard crash. I just basically pie-faced it with the planet. Oh, and look at that, completely intact. I didn't even knock off the tail rotor. Oh, we did it loop-de-loop. Oh no. Oh, you know what? I'm taking credit, guys. We did a loop-de-loop. pretty much. What an impressive little thing. If I was a more impressive pilot, which I'm really not a very good pilot at all, I would really be able to showcase the capabilities of what this thing can do. But I will link a video in the description of this exact helicopter doing full 3D flight so you guys can see just what that means. It is insane. It can go upside down. It can do windshield wipers. It can do upside down pirouettes. It can do barrel rolls. It can do every kind of thing in every kind of direction you can imagine a helicopter doing. But it's not easy, which is why I can't even do a loop-de-loop. 3D flying requires great timing on the throttle that I do not possess. Oh, we got low battery. Now, let's see some air-to-air footage of this little guy in action, and let's roll it. Okay, the chopper's turned on. Let's see what's what. Oh my God, oh my God. Oh my God. Immediately broke it. Oh, there we go. Now we got some altitude, and we are in the air flying a helicopter. This feels very strange. But it's awesome too. And now I'm starting to get a feel for how this thing flies. Let's give it the beans. Wow. It's definitely fast. Give it the beans again. How do I look, Tato? We'll just putt around a little bit and get used to the flight characteristics. This is actually pretty awesome. Now, this helicopter is fully capable of 3D flight. The helicopter can do it, but I cannot, so we probably won't do that much. But just the way it's flying right now, this feels amazing. Tato almost crashes into me. Now, this thing really does have a really snappy throttle, so you definitely want to just do small inputs while you get used to flying. Let's go across the field, Tato. Ready? It's fast. It's certainly fast. I'm gonna jump right up. Here we go. Holy cow, I don't believe I'm flying a helicopter. This is crazy. Let's punch it. Wow, that was a great shot, wasn't it? Yeah. The experience I'm having is somewhat otherworldly. I've never flown a helicopter, and this one is a full 3D capable flyer, though again, I'm flying in beginner mode because I'm an absolute noob. But now I'm starting to get a real feel for how this helicopter operates and flies. Aileron. There's a rudder. You could use the aileron to assist in turning. And let's move it around a little bit. It's got some speed. I'm only at like a quarter throttle. Definitely gonna link this thing in the description. I really like it. I've just got to get practice at flying it. And I'm a complete helicopter beginner, and we are flying a helicopter. Oh no, it's gone all crazy now. Oh, throttle down. Yeah, it might be the battery's low. And there we have it, guys. The Yu Xiang F-120 helicopter is impressive, to say the least. It is absolutely beginner friendly, as they advertise. I've never flown one of these before in my life, and I was able to actually fly it with some level of deliberate intent. Link in the description. I think this thing is a lot of fun if you're at all interested in learning how to fly helicopters. Particularly once capable of 3D flight, this would be a great place to start. It's small, it's controllable, and even if it gets out of your control, it's not big enough to really do a whole lot of damage, though you still want to be careful. And with that, let me just say, as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Remember, it's not about miles per hour, it's about smiles per mile, and this little thing provided many smiles per nautical mile. Definitely recommend it for any beginner that wants to get into flying helicopters, and we will see you in the next one.